Very quickly, this is a video done by Jungle Surfer. Right, he looks into the Freemasonry stuff and things like that, and how these people are deceiving us right in front of our faces and things like that. Yeah, if you've never heard of them before, or you've not been investigating Freemason language and all these other dirty buggers and all the rest of it, yeah, you won't really get what he's on about. But check out the video. Check out many videos that he does. Yeah, not everybody gets everything right. I don't get everything right, and all the rest of it. But we're all sort of like trying to show people what is going on. Now, Earl Grey. Earl means chief. Grey as in a grey area, right? An ill-defined situation or area of activity not readily conforming to a category or of set rules. Grey area is the legislation have still to be clarified. Basically, Earl Grey tea, the chief of the manipulated controllers of the dodgy side. The transgender deceivers, not the truthers, the transgender deceiving side, because of the one curled finger whilst holding a classic cup of tea. Yeah, and I'll show you what I mean by that. There you go. So they hold it like that, right? So back to it. The measurement of the fingers cannot be seen because of the tea cup holding, yet they can still pay media homage to the grey manipulated area in full view in your face. They can even hold up the small pinky finger whilst doing it. Go ask the Pope, yeah, about the small pinky finger, because he's got a Freemasonic ring, yeah, connecting him to religion, all the rest of it. Basically, trans deceivers within the grey area, right? Add to the above the forefinger of the main point, e.g. the finger you point with, usually done by the controlling adult, okay, that is hidden whilst holding the cup of tea. The little finger held high, right? So I'll go back to there again. Now, in holding that cup of tea like that, number one, if you had a hand and you were like a trans deceiver, the hand digit and all that sort of stuff and the length of them depicts, 90-odd% of the time that it's a male or female. Now, if you hold a cup of tea like that, you're also showing the 3 6s. 1, 2, 3, right? So you're showing the 3 6s, which is, like, obviously we all know is the paying homage to the dodgy side. Also hiding your forefinger so you can't, like, measure it, blah, 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 blah. You get me so far? All right, it's only a quick video, all right? So basically, the little finger is held high. The adult finger of the control to the small baby little finger. So your pointy finger, yeah, is an adult compared to your little finger. That's what I'm saying there, yeah? So the adult controls the small finger that's pointed high with the 3 6s, pi, yeah? And that's what he's on about. And then you go on to this one here. And if you look at all the pictures and stuff like that Jungle Surfer has kindly put together, right, you'll see the other hidden symbols. Yeah. You've got, I'll get to some pictures of the actual, what do we call it? What they're up to. Basically, what I'm trying to show, they're all, there you go, they're all holding cups of tea for the photograph session. Yeah? Do you get me? holding cups of tea, homage to the higher order of pie, the Earl Grey tea, the chief of the grey area where there's no law. Do you roger me so far? Do you get me so far? Yeah, he does. And that's what it's all about, everybody. It's the hidden languages of their language. It's very complicated, by the way. It's like a foreign language, but it's all done in front of your face. Just check these videos out. I mean, I might put them up on Facebook and that. Yeah, all these people. He even says, tennis as well. It's connected to tennis. Yeah, and the T in tennis. I'll get some symbols up. Here's another picture. Yeah. Look at a nice big cup of tea. They don't even have to hold the thing anymore. They just have to be there showing that they drink tea. They drink the 3 6s of the hidden finger of your forefinger, spraying up with the pinky. The Pope knows what I'm on about because he's got a Freemason bloody ring on his finger. Yeah? Let's go back one. I'll go back one. I'll let you show me workings out rather than cutting and pasting it and just putting stuff in there without pauses. Because to be fair, I'm getting tired of pointing this stuff out to people. You know why? Because everybody's so bloody blinkered and selfish and everything like that. If it's not their kid, who gives a shit? Right? You got the teaspoon and the tennis. The teaspoon, the 3 6s, the hiding of the forefinger with the pinky held up high with the tennis. Yeah? 15 love. 0 to 15. You know what I mean? And then we have some other logos in tennis. See where that gets there. Well, hold on, we get another one. Here we go. This is another one I noticed. Yeah, because Jungle Surfer goes on about other stuff that he knows. And this is the stuff that I know as well. And he knows as well, but he didn't point this out. Yeah, Lord Base Camp, right? See that cross there? It's nearly falling over. It's on its way down. Because that's the agenda that's kicking it over. Do you get me, everybody? Yeah, I wonder why Cliff Richard goes and watch that sport. Do you get me? And it's all to do with crosses and stuff like that. Yeah. And yet they want it to fall down. They are bringing down the religion of the decent order from God. Whether you believe in the order of God, it doesn't really matter. But all our systems around the world are brought up on that basis. Yeah? And these lot are going to try and bring it down. Hence the cross there. It goes on and on, everybody. You check out the things in what the Pope and his churches that he goes into with the crosses upside down behind his back. Let me see if I can get one of them. Oh, upsy-daisy. Yeah, upsy-daisy. There he is. You get me? Upside down cross. That is the blag, everybody. They're spinning everybody. They're working you from different levels, from the Pope through to royalty, through to media, politicians, celebrities. And they're all doing these secret signs. And it's not just flippant talk either. Go and study it. And the more you go and study it, the more you'll agree. Because it's happening, everybody. It's Jimmy Savile happening. Yeah, and quickly, I'm going to go on to this as well. This is statue of the resurrection in the Vatican, right? Excuse me, because they're doing grass cutting, you might be able to hear it, you know what I mean? Yeah. But check this out. Check out the look of this thing. When you go to a church, you're supposed to be like welcomed and stuff like that, aren't you? You're supposed to feel safe. You're supposed to feel everything. Now, just take a look at this and tell me if it's not demonic. And these people, remember, they sit with the upside down cross, drinking their tea with the pinky out of the 3 6s. Yeah, the order of the forefinger, the hidden deceiver, the pointy controller, to the small baby finger. Yeah, and this is there. You're telling me this is welcoming. Yeah, and if you look where this is as well, all this stuff, right? It's in the Vatican, which is then spells out, and you look at it, it's like the serpent's eyes and everything. See if I can get that picture for everybody. Again, excuse the noise because it's still, if you can hear it, they're still cutting the grass. But there you go. This is the Vatican. That's the rising of Jesus and all that sort of stuff that you saw earlier on. But this is the blinking Vatican, the serpent's eyes, left and right there. There's his scales and all the rest of it. Yeah, goes on and on and on. Yeah, and the audience is sat here, and that's the serpent, and the Pope sits there with all that blinking demonic looking thing. It's all demonic, everybody. It's all demonic. And if you want to go and follow and you think the blinking world is a world that we should all be shagging kids at the age of 5 and stuff like that, carry on being blinkered. Carry on not being bothered. If you're going to pick up a book, start picking up a book and read about the Freemasonry and stuff like that. I'm not saying all Freemasons are bad or evil, because a lot of good people don't know and they try to do their best and stuff like that. But this thing is hidden behind our good. It's hidden behind it and within it and everything. Yeah? And the more you learn, the more you'll realise, yeah, we're all being serpented, span, upside down by those who should be doing the good, and they are not. Yeah? That's the blinking thing. Look at this. This is the depiction of the next rising of Jesus, the Lord, or however they put it. Yeah? The serpent God temple. Look at the eyes. Do you get? Yeah, look at it all. Yeah, this is all churchy stuff. Yeah? I mean, look at this. Just look at this. Yeah? You're telling me that looks nice within a serpent's head? Yeah? Of the the blinking Vatican, all that rubbish. I'm not saying it's rubbish, because a lot of good people in there being conned. It's the leaders, the top pods. They're all taking the piss. It's the hidden language within the hidden language, and they're manipulating our good. Right? That's why you've got all the blinking countries around the world lying about terrorism and all that sort of stuff. And that's why you got this country, the NHS, quite happy, yeah, to give hormones to 2-year-old kids. And did you know, by the way, there's 60% of transgendered people, yeah, commit suicide. So we have our NHS, right, saying, say, to 1,000 kids a year, right, go through this agenda of trans, and your kids are going to have 60% chance of dying. Yeah? National health, that's national blinking suicide.